Guys, welcome back to the channel. We are pumped because today we're at Hinton. There is the harvest at Hinton coming up at the end of the month, and John is going to be playing in it. Unfortunately, I can't, but John is going to play in it. So today he is basically going to do a little prep. He's going to go from the longs and the shorts because first round is going to be the longs for everyone. Second round will be shorts. And there's some twists to some holes, so we'll talk about that as we get to some of the holes. There'll be OB and even a triple Mando, so this will be fun. Thanks for joining us. Let's get it. Okay, John, since you are playing in this tournament, MA3, which, by the way, disc golf is MA3, okay? Like, the most players in all the world are MA3 players.
Shout out to the average MA3 players.
The average MA3 players, you are what keep this machine going, okay? You buy the disc more than everyone else.
We lose the discs more than everyone else.
That's right. Hey, everybody loses discs, but maybe you're at a higher rate. But anywho, all right, so here's my question. John, what do you think the bar is? Like, what's the winning score here to win the MA3 tournament?
So really what you're asking is what score am I going to get to win
100%.
the MA3 tournament? Okay, yeah, I like that. I'd say -9, -10, I think is what is going to be the winning score here. You got some longer holes, some trees, some kicks, some OBs, triple Mandos. Going -10 through 2 rounds.
Okay, we'll see how that stacks up today with John's practice round. Now, we've kind of always discussed, like, your practice rounds are usually subtract 4 strokes, and that is kind of similar to what you might actually score. So we'll keep that in mind. Now, our buddy Steven Dial, he thinks the winning score for MA2 is going to be 15 under. I'm curious to see for MA1 and MPO. I feel like this is going to be one of those, you see it all the time with the pros where it's birdie or die. I think especially from the shorts, for the pros, it is going to be birdie or die. So there'll be some pressure applied there. So let's get it.
All right, y'all. Hole 1 from the longs here at Hinton. No special rules in terms of OB here. It's about 260-ish feet, but it has a blind dogleg left, and you can see the foliage is kind of crowding a little bit. And then when you kind of turn the corner, there is some branches that go over, so you do kind of have to come in low. So it's a little bit trickier of a shot than you think, just looking at it on like U-Disc or something like that, but should be fun. And then you can see the short tee pad up there makes it about 210, so it's definitely much more manageable from the shorts than the long.
It's a pretty good shot. This is from the short.
Yeah, but these are the putts I feel like I have to hit.
Yeah.
In the tournament to like really get that shot of being first.
John from the longs.
All right, y'all, hole 2 here, another par 3. It's a dogleg right this time, again, slightly blind. From the longs, is just under 300. From the short tee pad, it's about 240-ish. And so, again, for me, definitely more of a, as a right-hander, a forehand. Cole will probably try to turn over backhand. But it's kind of good. And we haven't ever truly played the shorts here very much at all, if any, in the last couple of years. So it's kind of fun to have a round where we're both doing the shorts and the longs.
About circle's edge. Oof.
3 here at Hinton Park. Got the longs and the shorts. It's a par 3, despite what the sign says. The longs is about 300. The short's about 260. But for the tournament, this hole is going to be an island hole, about a 30-foot island around the cage back there. And if you miss that. The drop zone is going to be at the circled island's edge, so 30 feet out from the basket, right smack dab in the middle of the fairway.
So you still have a par save opportunity.
Still have a par save, but this is when you're going to want to capitalize on that island.
Yeah.
This disc, by the way, is older than all the students that I teach. In case anyone's wondering. Oh, I hit myself in the chest.
Yeah, that'll do it. But I think...
Terrible, but...
Are you in?
Yeah, I think I'm in, but I literally pulled it, hit myself.
All right, John thinks this is a must birdie right here from the shorts.
The shorts for sure.
That would be a birdie. All right, so John, in some of his practice throws through OB, this is great practice. You need to get the drop zone right here. So this is about 30 feet or maybe circle's edge. Ooh, so that would have been a bogey. All right, so we do see that the guys who work here cut back here to make it more of a 30-foot circle for the island hole. Pretty awesome. Heck yeah, shout out to those guys. Decided this is gonna be John's shot. It's gonna be the Valkyrie. Come over here. Oh, terrible. So the rough on the first 4 holes is super high. Not sure if the guys are going to be able to cut it. I'm going to say most likely probably not, but I am not the official spokesperson on that. So this will be important. It'll come into play. It's a good idea that this is going to be an island hole just because of lost disc and whatnot. And that way people can just go straight to the drop zone. All right, guys, we got a few folks behind us, so I'm gonna do the intro while, for this hole while John gets his disc out. From the long, it's supposed to be about 315. Might play about 320. There's a little bit up and down. You can see right there. From the shorts, it's 263. Turn.
Turn, baby. Sit.
All right, guys, we've talked about every short on these on the original 9 for sure need to be bird dogs.
And I think all of them except for one I got. So.
Yeah. Crave Daddy. It's gonna... Ooh.
Hang it wider. Honestly, I was telling someone the other day, like that was the tournament I felt the best at. With like just planning and approach.
Oh, you did great, dude.
Like mental mindset.
We're gonna get you ready for this one. Nice. So that's a common landing area, is right over here. John was able to sneak in here a little bit with the Crave. And one of the things we were discussing that we really like is using the same disc for back-to-back holes to kind of build muscle memory and trust with the disc.
Worked well last tournament.
It worked well last tournament. That was one of our plans with his hammer, 4 hands. Boom shakalaka. Okay, guys, this is hole 5. Hole 5 from this tee pad. It says 297. I guarantee you it is not 297. It is probably 250. 250 is going to be my educated guess. It is a very tight gap right down the middle. What some people like to do as an alternative is a chop flick in between these two on the right. And that way it lets the disc kind of come through and then fight back out. Me personally, I like to throw something more understable, like the Wolf, up the gut, flat, and just let it turn. Actually, sometimes even with a little bit of a hyzer flip, let it flip the flat and then turn, or just push straight because you still get a putt that way. So long tee, about 250. Short tee to me looks like it might even be like 180. That is a absolute, you have to birdie that or you're going to be kicking yourself. So let's see what John's got.
Go straight to the field.
Yep.
Straight to the field.
Yep.
Yep.
Helping folks.
Helping newbies. All right, see if my psychoness works, or if I hit that tree on the left. That's what I usually do. Oh, it's too short.
A little short, but he got across the creek.
I know.
It's over there. Yeah. Yeah.
This is my long.
All right, so we're just kind of picking up the pace for people behind us. Boom,
Yeah,
par.
like
Looking back on this hole, John and I were talking about how with the longs, it will not be surprising if people get a bogey. Like if you clip one of those early trees and go left or right, you're in Scrambleville. And sometimes Scrambleville can be a little difficult on that hole. Gotta get the birdie on the short though. Like that is one that's just going to eat you up if you don't get it. However, in the longs, you could probably show yourself some grace if you got a bogey, but it's definitely not ideal. From the longs, it's 290. I think it plays closer to 300 because the grade is slightly uphill. From the shorts, it's 250. About 11 months ago, or yeah, almost a year, Hinton put in an additional 9 holes, and this is where it started. And actually, this is where a lot of the hype came in. A lot of people got really excited because everyone was like, Hinton's a great course. It just needs 9 extra holes. And so the town of Collierville did an awesome job. So we're pumped about it. Now, one thing to say, for the tournament, this is actually an island hole as well, 30 feet around. And
oval shaped.
It's like a what?
Oval shaped.
It's an oval shape. You can kind of see it there. So if you go OB, you go to the drop zone. We'll probably do a drop zone practice no matter what, just to get some practice in. But this is one where you really want to get the birdie, both holes, but it's understandable if you don't get it in the long, but you're probably going to beat yourself up in MA2 and above if you don't get the birdie on this.
We want to take that.
We got a
home
nature
because
moment.
He's been wanting
Check
a pet
out
snake
the
for a
snake.
long time, and we're like,
That's
let's
pretty cool.
find a, some people we were letting play through found a little garden snake, and my 7-year-old has been wanting a snake for a super long time, and we always find venomous snakes on the disc golf course, which you can't bring home.
Yeah, no cottonmouths.
But this guy is not venomous, and I am super pumped, and so I am going to try my best to take him home and put him in our little herpetarium at home, and yeah.
We'll see if he stays in the
See if he
backpack.
stays in the backpack.
Yeah, throw it flat on this.
Flat.
Because think about this. You have a hard time throwing 300 in general.
In general. Good point.
Yes.
Turned it a little bit.
That's fine, though. You're safe.
I don't think so. Oh, a little bit far right, but it should skip. Or not.
Now he's going to do a drop zone putt.
Safe par.
Boom, par save. Oh. Game plan for John is to stick with the crave on that hole. So he's going to be using the crave on holes 3, 4, and 6. He might even here on 7 in the shorts. It's like his 260 range disc that's just perfect with him. And again, sticking with the same disc as much as you can to build confidence and continuity. It's just a smart game plan. So that's what we're doing. 7 from the long is 325. From the short is about 250. If you go outside the fairway, OB, and there'll be a drop zone, I presume, similar like outside the circle or so.
Now, there's a lot of my game that's broken, but not my mid-range crave game.
You got in the way, but
Sorry.
we'll get it.
That movie. They're really gonna get a hoot out of it.
Par.
Crave by crave.
Crave by crave. Craving it. This brings us to hole 8. This is the hole that we are sponsoring, and it's one of my favorite holes on this course. It's the first par 4. From this tee pad, it is 524. So if I remember correctly, I think it's about 380 or so to that big tree, into the mouth. And then it's just a quick little short upshot right there. There's no OB in place here. So 524 from the shorts, or from the longs. How far from the shorts?
472.
472. So let's get it.
Oh, not high enough, but
It's fine. You're in the
about
fairway.
right. Nope, not even close to as powerful as I wanted that.
You're getting a par. Okay, my phone got overheated on. It has done that probably 4 times on that hole. For whatever reason, it's just direct sunlight, and it just, every time I play and record, it happens. So this is where his crave landed, on the short tee pad.
Now try outside. Inside didn't work.
I didn't really get.
Nope.
Hole 9 is 295. It is a dogleg left downhill. Honestly, it plays closer to like 250 because of the grade, maybe even 260. It's pretty tight right there. You really kind of have to have something for the right hand backhand. It has to kind of stay on hyzer the whole time. I've seen people push straight and they can still get inside the circle or close to circle's edge. But if you want to park it, you really have to keep it on a hyzer. Shorts is 256. Again, that's kind of crave land, but who knows? With it being downhill, he might have to go with like the hammer or something. I like how that looked.
Yeah, that looked really nice.
What are you throwing?
Crave.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Gonna dive bomb it in.
That should be good.
I think it's gonna be good.
All right, so John landed right there at the Onyx, and then like 5 feet ahead was the Crave.
Yep.
These are putts that are in his wheelhouse.
Should be in my wheelhouse at least.
Yeah. Money. Hole 10. This might be one of the signature holes, as well as hole 8. It is a horseshoe hole. From the longs, it's 566. It's a par 4. It's about 300 feet to get near the mouth, and then you have a tough upshot. You have to elude a lot of different trees in order to try to get a birdie putt. It is most likely going to be par. There will be some bogeys on this hole. The shorts is 513. It also is a par 4. Get as far as you can. I like that shot.
Just straight. Oh, early release. Still may have made it.
Did you get through? All right, so John did not make the corner
I'm a short one.
on the short one. This happens though.
Rollers. Stop rolling.
Throw that disc. That was a great shot.
2 drives for me.
Huh? He can still get up and down from here. Okay. Yep, par.
Okay.
Yeah, just give it like a 10 or 15 footer.
Yeah.
And that's a bogey that hurts.
11, par 4. From the blues, the longs, it's a little over 500 at 503. From the shorts, 434. It's actually slightly to the right, so kind of over that overgrown hill, right where the trees start on the right. So the idea is to kind of push it straight, upshot right. Hopefully, a nice opportunity for a birdie look. Come back, E.
That's fine.
Yeah, swing it out wider.
Yeah.
But it won't be bad. Oh, hang back.
A little short. Yep.
A tougher birdie look.
But you got it.
All right, hole 12, par 3. Just over that hill, you can see the cage. 301 feet from the blues, about 240, 250 from the shorts to the reds. Except this one's going to be a triple mando. It's going to be 20 feet wide on top of that hill and only 10 feet tall. So you're really going to have to make sure you get a nice low screamer from the longs to just bloop it through. There will be a drop zone if you don't make the mando. That's going to be, I think, 30, 40 feet outside, around, circle's edge, but definitely going to see a lot of bogeys on this one.
All right, this is a possible play. It's very similar to Bud Hill, where you just lay up to the mando. Made the mano. John is currently getting frustrated because this is his least favorite hole.
And then you're making a triple mando cam.
You got to challenge those pros, man. He made the triple mando.
Oh.
Parked it. Another disc. Hole 13. Hole 13 has a mando that is going to be basically kind of over here, where you can't go over with the big old Anheuser. So the big guns can't do that. So everything's going to have to be redirected to the tunnel. If you miss the mando, I think there's a drop zone. Longs are 323. Short is 240. That's a good shot, man.
Great shot.
So this is actually our first time ever playing this tee, I think.
Yep.
Well, and actually a few of these in the back. I don't know if we've ever played the shorts.
Never played the shorts on any of these.
Yep.
Oh, I released it too far right.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta go fast, I guess, with that guy. All right, so this is the last hole of the new holes. It's hole 14, 472 from the longs, 433 from the shorts. This is a par 4, despite what the sign says. I'm pretty sure Cam's got it down as a par 4. So honestly, if you can get through one of those two gaps for the amateur arms, it'll set you up nice for a forehand park job birdie. Otherwise, you're in Scrambletown and you're looking at a par. That probably worked out fine, right?
I don't like. Perfect.
Perfect. Yep.
Exactly what I want. Pitch up. I'm going for the par.
Yeah.
If I hit a tree in here on the longs,
Yep.
par is the way. Trying to get it out.
See, I like that because you have a birdie look at least. Stop.
Oh.
Uh-oh. All right, we're getting near the end. This is hole 15. It's dead straight shot. 259 from here. I don't know. It feels like it plays like 250 in my opinion. 190 from the red. This is one where you feel like you have to get a birdie on one of these, whether the long or the shorts. Oh, that was looking good too. That's really nice.
Is that early release again? So I'm tired.
Tired.
Par 3, 233 from the longs, 180 from the shorts. It's pretty open fairway, dog legs left. There's a couple trees in the middle of the dog leg that make it tricky. But as long as you can hit that gap like a field goal, you're pretty much guaranteed a birdie.
Oh.
I never hit that tree.
I actually can see the basket from here.
That's nice from the shorts. Never played the shorts before.
It's a bit of luck, but we'll take it. Because
Right
that's disc golf.
Right holes from the lawn. So it just kind of hurts the sole a little bit. That's all. There's like ace runs on this hole.
Woo! All right, hole 17 longs is 230. It is a really tight dog leg left, goes uphill slightly. The shorts is 176. Here we go.
I think I hit my fourth.
I could have sworn. It's pretty good. I got one more. It's fine. Par is going to be happening on this whole lot.
I mean, obviously yours is
You got a birdie look.
in the basket, but.
Got it.
18, longs are 233, shorts are 181. It is straight, dog legs left, you can't see it. I mean, maybe slightly downhill, but it's pretty much just a right hand, backhand. Just let it fade, get something good. Hope we get a birdie. Nope, not wide enough.
Did it push? I think it pushed. Hammer Brothers, right by each other. Double putt. Yes. Okay, by our estimation, you take 14, you subtract 4 strokes, and John got his 10 under. So John thinks that is going to be the winning number for MA3. However, I think that somebody's going to challenge him and say, hey, I'm going to up you 3. I think the actual winning number for that tournament is going to be 13 under for MA3. Somebody's going to get more longs, but the shorts, somebody can get super hot. I think a lot of MA3 folks would be happy with 2 under, 3 under on the longs, but they could totally just explode for 10 or 11 under on the shorts. I'm very intrigued to see MA2, MA1, pros. I mean, it's going to be some super high scores. If the conditions are well, it's going to be a birdie fest. So looking forward to it. If you have not signed up already, go ahead and sign up. Disc Golf Scene. Thanks for checking out this video. Later.